morning, you guys. How you doing? Sunny Friday. Beautiful. Look, get your stuff ready. I just want to go and get a bench. We've got bands to begin with, okay? So get yourself set up, stretch and warm up. And I'm just going to grab this. To demonstrate. You could be on the floor doing your seated rows. I'm going to do one with a lighter weight, a lighter band. Seated rows, right into a pull down, right into a face pull. So that's going to hit every angle of our back. If you have equipment at home, this is what I've been doing in my back room. I've been doing the seated row, reverse grip, hitting down here, then immediately taking the band and doing a face pull and doing that superset back and forth, and then finishing it up with 3 sets of lat pull down. Now that's if you have weight equipment like a lat pull down and a cable row. Otherwise, here we go with our little workout here. Good morning, Mac. Alrighty. So again, you could be on the floor or up seated on your bench, up tall, and you're just going to go for 10. We're going to keep this one low as well, okay? Because you'll see the difference here. We go from overhead and then higher. So you're going to see that you hit all angles of the back muscle. And warming up those shoulders with a lighter resistance, you could perhaps try a heavier resistance for your second set through. And that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty? I've been looking forward to this workout. And a face pull. So that's going to hit. You can bend your elbows on this one, or you can take it straight out. Been looking forward to this workout. Good. Should go fast. Fast Fridays. We got our legs tomorrow, our glutes, and stretch. I've been feeling fantastic. My back is really almost 100%. Okay, so you might have to take a little rest in between because this is hammering all angles of your back for 30 reps. When you're ready, grab your resistance, up tall, good posture, and pull. Pull downs. And face pull. This might be heavy for a face pull. I don't know. Hang on. Not too bad. I want to. Tough. So face pulls, I don't know if you want to mess with your machine. You can do a face pull on your selectorized equipment with a rope or a bar up here, okay? So that's usually a face pull, and sometimes you'll see them rotate. Otherwise, we're just hitting upper back, okay? And there's many ways to do that. We're doing one of them right here. So finish up with our last round here, seated row. Nice. Acknowledge that squeeze on each rep. It might be just a split second, but you contract. Contract. Think. Think. All right? Band pull down. And 10. Oh, starting to really warm up now. We got the gorilla row next. So have your heavier weights and shoulder shrugs. You can see you could use the same weight. That was challenging. So what you're going to see with this workout, it's a full back workout, but there's a lot of focus on shoulders and upper back and traps. So just be aware of that, okay? Each one of these supersets has something to target that specific area, okay? While your whole body is working and your whole back is working. Here we go. Let's gorilla, 20, and then you're gonna come up for a shrug, okay? So, okay, so watch your back, okay? It has been working, the low back. So when you're coming up, check it out. And then safely pick those weights up into a shrug position. So you're just up, and with that contraction, your shoulders are almost pulled backwards by the force of that upper back. And 10, I think. I really didn't count. All right, so let's rest in between these big moves, the bigger lifts. Will keep your heart rate elevated. So keep that in mind. You might need to take a rest to recover into good form, or you might want to continue and keep that heart rate elevated. Safe up, safe into the next movement. And 10. I counted that time. And I was fatigued at the last 2 or 3, so that's where you should be, right? Working at a weight that's going to fatigue you, and the last couple reps, and you know you're at the right place. Gorilla row. 8, come on, 9, 9, 10, and 10, that's 20 altogether. I don't think I clarified that, but 20 is enough. Shoulder shrug. Good. I think we might need these, I don't know, later. Oh, yeah, the dumbbell conventional deadlift is towards the end. So right now we have a good morning. You could use heavier weight for this. I'm just going to ease through this movement one more week until I really feel 100%. And you have to make decisions based on your limitations. Are you going to push it today? Are you going to ease off and just go through the motions? All right, so good mornings. And 10. Remember with that, good morning, that you're tipping into your toes more than displacing your hips, okay? So the hamstrings work with the low back, but we're trying to target the low back, so we're tipping more into the front of that movement, okay? Rear Delt Fly for 10, supersetting here. Good, and the good morning. There we go. Beautiful. Does it feel all right? Make sure, okay? Because you can do low back work, laying prone on the floor and doing the hyperextensions, okay? Just do something that's safe for your physique, anatomy. 10 flies. Go. Thank you. Ready? So those two, you know, you're forward flexing and then you're forward flexing and holding. So those two exercises back to back can take a toll, all right? So just limber it up in between and go back at it when you feel strong. Last set for good mornings and rear delt fly. And 10. Okay. Right away. Back at the flies. wide angle row. So that would be a lighter weight. There's a real limited range of motion because you're out here. I call it scarecrow. But if you can imagine using a barbell, your hands would be out wide and you wouldn't have a great range of motion. So you could use dumbbell or barbells or dumbbells, but try and keep it out. And then, the deadlifts, all right? Matt's gonna have to go, but we'll give him a break. It says 10 and 10 because I think at first I thought we would do it one at a time. That is an option. And it's an option, especially if your low back is feeling strained, all right? Then you can at least support it. If you're feeling good and you want to go for 2, you know, I might take the supportive option because I am trying to be good. And 10 and 10 or 10 with both. Good. So that once again is hitting that upper back and delts. Like I mentioned in the beginning, so you should start feeling some fatigue there. Conventional deadlift, picking up a heavy object from the floor to a stand position. 1. Safely out of that last one, right? Okay. Woo. Then we just have the front wide, which is, it's a nice mobility exercise, but it's going to grab those muscles again. So you can decide whether you want to stick around with me for that one, all right? Knowing that we've done a ton for these babies. Wide row. Here we go. I'm going to try lighter weights with 2 hands and see how that force reacts on my back. Nice. Alrighty. It was manageable. When you're trying to protect a weak area, oftentimes you can't nail the strong area you're trying to target. It's the weak link dictates the movement and your ability to nail it. So just go easy through your limitations. Keep up with your physiotherapy and it will get better. Here we go. Okay, one more set and then the Y's. Wide angle row. My last set. I'm going to do double dumbbells. You could be doing barbell. You could be going single arm dumbbell. All right, let's finish her up, take her home. Well, take her into the front raises. Those are nice. I like those. They feel good. Good. And then last set of our dumbbell conventional deadlift. You could be using a barbell deadlift. All right, you could use a kettlebell deadlift. Whatever you got, we can use it. All right. Beautiful. We nailed it. All right. So here comes our Y raise. I think of this as a mobility movement, flexibility movement, a resistance stretch, but it's strengthening, okay? So the Y is front lateral raise and then out. This is where the work happens. So if you want to just keep it to that small range, or you could take it into the full range, just squeeze at the top and feel those muscles. They're not moving up or down or in or out. They're just contracting, okay? So here comes front raise, Y formation. So I'm up in the center and squeeze. 1, 2. Okay, so stretch. If you want to stretch for your low back, do something that you enjoy, or you can come down here for this shoulder stretching and strengthening with me. You want to drive your elbows into your knees at the side, and you want to add resistance and push it out and in. Stretching and strengthening those shoulder muscles. This could be done sitting on the floor or on a bench. Okay, I think we did it on the floor on our stretch session. It works both ways. Here we go. Y. I got 8 out of that one, and I'm just going to monitor my last movement too. I think maybe because we're doing this stretch in between that I'm losing power in my shoulders. It's up to you to decide if you can go for the 10. Make them good though, okay? And then we can do that stretch if you'd like. Hands together, gooseneck. Or you could hold, if you had a ball, this would be a little harder because you have to come in further, under resistance, right? And you have to ease off of that stretch every once in a while. It's very intense. Resistance stretching is powerful. Powerful stuff. Last set. Let the sun shine in. Beauty. So you can do this one, or you can practice this one with me. All right, the shark. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I am going to go through the pressing together, compressing those hands, against one another to create the tension, and then I'm going to pull over. And then I'm going to pull down. And then I'm going to sharp out and reach. Okay? Really tiny moves, especially on shoulders that aren't really happy right now. Change sides. Create the tension. Draw it over and across. Stretching. I'm feeling that in my upper, where that shoulder attaches down into there. Or it could be my bicep attaching up. Not sure. Not a physiotherapist. That's why you have to go to one. All right? And we're going to go on the angle and pull. Whoa. And then we're going to shark out. And then point up to the ceiling. Good. You know what? We should put that one in on Sunday. I honestly think that shoulder stretch should be done, you know, at least once or twice a week. But we only have so much time together. Get an inventory of these stretches that are good for you and do them throughout the day. It takes minutes. And really, it can save you a lot of time, money, and therapy. You guys, let's get on with Friday. Cheers. It's the weekend. It's your birthday, then it's the weekend. What else? What else could go great? Except opening the bridge. If they open the bridge, that would be great. I gotta quit rambling. Coffee's hitting. Have a super day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for glutes if you're here with me. If not, remember, you new guys, Monday to Friday, I hit everything. And I put it together in devious ways that really nail each part. This week, we hit the major muscle groups twice. So if you're just starting or if you're just rehabilitating, the week of workouts is enough. Now, I added the glutes because I wanted to do a little more for myself, and I knew there were people progressing and could use it, or you could use it instead of your Wednesday workout. And then the stretch. I suggest we all do the stretch. If you can't make it on Sunday, go back and find it on the timeline and start adding a few of these stretches. They're going to save you, I promise you. They feel really good. And my happy dancing crowd was just amazing.